Hey sinners, this is Femboi Incubus, and I want to give a little life update on what's going on with me right now. So, it's December 13th, 2019, and a lot has been going on. So, my grandmother is not doing too well, for starters, she's not there in the head. I'm going to be moving out of here and moving back in there, which is just pretty much down the street. I might be leaving this streaming setup here for me to, come back to and still stream until I get my streaming stuff set up over there. But I need to keep an eye on her. I've pretty much got the house somewhat fixed up. I need to order some carpets today and a new mattress because I ain't getting that California King out of here. Just not happening. I'm gonna sell it to my friend when he eventually moves in and takes my place. That aside, I'm trying to see if I can get my name on the house because I'm getting the house in the will, but I got to get my name on the house too. God forbid something happens to her and my family decides to say, you know what? I don't think you should have the house. Let's contest that in court. So that's, one thing I got to start looking into. That aside, I'm going to be a daddy. Like an actual honest God father. Though I don't know if, that's going to actually happen because, we weren't able to even tell that she was pregnant. It's like 33 weeks in at this point. We just found out last week. So there's a very good chance that this child might not be born healthy or survive at all. And I'm going to be very upset if he doesn't. It is a boy, by the way. And, on the plus side, if he is born healthy, my God, I'm going to have so many future cosplays. I'm going to have to be Vegeta, Bowser. I'm going to dress him up as little Trunks, little Bowser Jr. It's going to be adorable. And as he gets older, I'll probably go back and start making that Twitch channel again. Make it like father-son gaming. Where I make him, I'll sit and watch as he, tries to go through all the games I used to play as a kid. And, start him with the Nintendo, work his way up. After he beats, 3 games on one console, he graduates to the next. He's got to play the classics. He's got to play the Mega Mans, the Marios, the Zeldas, all that good shit that I used to play. And I'm not going to force him to be a gamer, obviously. I'm really hoping it's a father-son bonding thing we can have. It is looking like that his grandparents will be the ones adopting him because honestly, I cannot support him right now and the mother wants nothing to do with this. So I'm going to be a single father no matter what. But yeah, the grandparents will take him. I should be able to see him whenever I want. Should be fine. He'll have everything he needs, and I'll still be able to have a relationship with him. Maybe later on when I am financially stable, maybe I could have him back. I don't know. We'll see. I found out my old childhood home. Well, I thought my old childhood home was up for sale. It turns out it's just kind of getting foreclosed on, and that could take another year or two for it to even go up for sale, which is fine because it gives me time to save money. My debt right now is currently under $7,000, from the original $10,000, so it's getting there. It's still going to be a little while, but by moving back with my grandmother and watching her, I no longer have rent to pay, and then when my tax return comes in, January or February, I'll have enough to fully pay off my car, so that's another $300 I'll be able to put aside, and then I'm having a friend of mine move in and charging him $500 for rent, so that's $500 that I can start putting towards rent. Now, unfortunately, I have to start putting money towards the house, too, to fix it up. Like I said, today I have to get carpets and a bed. So it's going to definitely cost me a little bit, but as long as everything stays and he's fine, I'll start having money to put aside and pay off my debt. And by August at the latest, I would hope. Maybe even sooner. We'll see. And it also depends how my Patreon, my OnlyFans, all that fun stuff is doing. If I have the time to start putting out content again. I have maybe 3 photo shoots left on the backlog for 3 months of content on Patreon and stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. I got to turn my upstairs at my grandparents' house into a streaming room, which actually might even be better because here I'm at an angle, so it's kind of awkward. I'm going to have my main room downstairs, so if I make a room dedicated to streaming and camming, I can have a lot more space, make it look all pretty and stuff. It should be fine. But, slowly over time, I'll work on it. So, yeah, covered grandma, covered the house, me moving, my childhood home, the kid. That might actually be it. I've just kind of dumbed everything down. It's a lot more stressful than it sounds. Like I was able to go through this in 5 minutes, but honestly, it feels like it's been an eternity. Like dealing with grandma's cuckoo cachoo. I'm going to be trying to go to the bank either today or tomorrow to see about how I can get my name on the house. Because, God forbid, in my family it's either backstab or get backstabbed. So, I mean, one way or another, I gotta look out for me and my friends, because I'm not about to become homeless. I'm not allowed to let my friends be homeless because my aunt decides I want more money. Let's put grandma in a home. It's like, no, I can take care of grandma. If she starts getting too bad, then maybe we could talk about it, but I'm in the will. The house is going to be mine because I've been putting in the most work. I've been upgrading the house. I've been buying stuff. I've been taking care of grandma. I've been driving her everywhere. What do you guys do? You do nothing. My uncle lives right down the street, refuses to come by, refuses to do anything. Maybe take her to church on Sunday. Maybe. My aunt will sometimes come down and take her shopping. Now, she lives a little farther, about an hour away, but my aunt's like, you're kind of obligated to do all this. Like, your grandparents pretty much raised you as a kid, so this is all stuff you should be doing. It's like, okay, by that logic, the same for you, because they raised you since you were a kid. So no, don't play that with me. But anyway, I think that's going to cover most of this stuff right now. I want to start getting back to my streaming. I still don't have a consistent schedule because, again, I've been working so much. And what I was thinking about doing is, I do have like my work breaks where I have like maybe an hour work break. Maybe I come home and just stream something small, just casual little playthroughs, nothing to, get tips or strip for, but, just talk to you guys, have a community, what I wanted to do since the beginning. And then maybe we'll save 1 or 2 days a week for the, the big presentation shows, the 2, 3, 4-hour streams where I strip, get naked, all that fun stuff. Drink. But yeah, until then, this is Femboi Incubus signing off. Sin with a grin. See you later.